Mark has come in when our church was at a time of just really problem, and he has come in, and his sermons have been so enthusiastic. He makes you feel enthusiastic by his enthusiasm, and he and his wife both are just wonderful, and I've just thoroughly enjoyed having them here. I will hate to see them leave because they've just been such a blessing, and just they just feel like part of our family, and I think they always will.
Yeah, I'd say the first time I met him, it kind of stood out. I saw him as an excellent preacher, and better than that, an excellent pastor. And then after that, I noticed him at a lot of the social activities. When the Paynes had get together over there, he was over there, and we played cornhole together. And it's the first time I'd ever played. I don't know if he had, but that was my first time. And so we were an awesome team. And then in church one day, he was calling people saints, and he called me a saint. And luckily for me, my wife was there that day. So, you know, she doesn't normally come to church with me, but she did that day. So I was glad she was there that day. And you know, there's a lot to be said for preachers, but there's also a lot to be said for pastors. And I think Pastor Mark is an excellent pastor. I think that he has been he's been the glue that's kind of held us together during this period of time, and still is. And so I'm just thankful that he's been here during this period of trial for us, so to speak. Well, I think the style that he used last week, talking about Esther, was excellent. You know, he just put on a little play about Esther, and he brought that story out like I've never heard it before. Very, very, very good and very effective.
Mark Matson came to us at a time in this church's history when things were going a little bit south. We had some definite turnover in staff, and we were going through some trials. It was really a tough time on the church. Mark came in, he got to know the people, he got himself involved with things going on in the people's lives, and he really, really, really fit in really quick. It was almost like he had known us for years. He came in, hit the ground running, and has done a great job. I don't think you'll find anybody within this congregation that has a negative thing to say about him. He's been above and beyond all of our expectations for an interim minister to come in and do the sort of work that he's done. I think is more than we could have hoped for. We've been greatly pleased with him. We've been greatly blessed by having him in here, and only hope the best things happen to him in the future.